Hey everyone, today we are diving into a question that women ask all the time. Why does my hair topper create a cone head effect? If you've ever put on a hair topper and thought, why does my head look so pointy? You're not alone. It's a common issue, but the good news is that's totally avoidable. So let's break it down. First, let's talk about what the cone head effect actually is. It's when your hair topper creates a pointed or elongated shape at the top of your head, making it look unnatural. This usually happens because of two main things: the size of the topper base and the distribution of volume. And guess what? The type of your topper you choose plays a huge role in whether or not this happens. Let me show you two types of toppers that can sometimes create this cone effect look. First up, we have a silk top topper with a small hand-tied area, and here is a monotop topper with a small base with a hand-tied area as well. Both of these are great toppers, but they have one thing in common. The hand-tied area is concentrated in a small space, which can create extra height at the crown. Pair that with machine sewn wefts that lie flat, and you've got a recipe for a pointy look. See how the volume is concentrated at the top? That's what creates the cone shape. And if you have a longer or oval face shape, this effect can even be more noticeable. Now let's take a look at two toppers that don't create this effect. These are lace toppers with a larger hand-tied area. Because the base is bigger, the volume is distributed more evenly across the top of your head. There is no sudden bump of height at the crown, so the result is much more natural look. Notice how the volume is balanced. That's the key to avoiding the cone head effect. So how do you prevent the cone head effect? Here are my top tips. First, choose the right base size. If you have a longer or oval face shape, opt for a topper with larger base to distribute the volume evenly. Second, pay attention to the hand-tied area. A larger hand-tied section can help balance out the volume. Consider your face shape. If you aren't sure what your face shape is, take some measurements, face length, forehead width, cheekbone width, and jawline. There are tons of tutorials online to help you figure it out. Adjust the volume. If your topper feels too bulky at the crown, gently tease the roots at the back of the crown to add a bit of lift and volume, or use a little bit of hairspray to flatten the excess volume. Small adjustments can make a big difference. That said, personally, this effect doesn't really bother me. I know that if the rest of the topper looks natural, no one is going to be staring at the crown of my head trying to analyze the height. Plus, I actually appreciate that toppers with a smaller hand-tied area tend to be more affordable, so it's really about finding the right balance between budget, comfort, and aesthetics. Here is another great tip to fix the cone head effect: cut bangs. I actually did that to my silk top topper, and it made a huge difference. By adding bangs, I visually distributed the bulk at the crown, which helped balance out the volume and created a more natural look. But why does that work? Well, bangs draw attention downward, away from the crown of your head, and this helps soften the height created by the hand-tied area and makes the overall shape of your head appear more proportional. It's like creating a visual anchor at the front of your face, which balances out the volume at the top. Plus, bangs add a touch of style and personality, so it's win-win. If you've experienced the cone head effect, don't worry. It's all about finding the right fit and style for you. And remember, your head and face size and shape are unique. So what works for someone else might not work for you, and that's okay. Got questions about hair toppers? Drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye!